Hello amigos, Starxid here, and welcome back to Tangle Tower. Last time, we were just kind of pointing and clicking and figuring stuff out. It took me a long time to figure one of the puzzles out, and man, do I feel dumb. But anyways, let us continue and try to solve this moida. Hello, my pup. You get the pets. Alrighty, back still in Flora's tower.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird feet.
It's also covered in gemstones. What a completely ordinary object.
I think it's a container for something.
Ooh.
Those gems look like they come off.
Swap the positions of the gems. Rotate the egg to see clue in the back.
Nope.
Did you check the clue on the back of the egg? I'm pretty sure it explains where to put each of the gemstones.
Those are swapped. Those are right. That one should be right. Yeah.
I got it.
I'm
Excellent.
impressed. Did it unlock? What's in there?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving without a clue. An empty egg is a clue, right?
Empty egg. Once unlocked, the egg can be opened. It is currently empty. The lining of the egg was a soft velvet-like material. The egg is supported by a stand made of brass. It rests on 3 strange feet with pointed clues.
Flora... Fellow?
Hey, sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing. What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope. But at least we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something? Can you tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible? Anything we should know? Any hobbies? Besides staring out the window? Were you close with Freya? How are you two related?
Oh yeah, this is definitely a lot like...
Did you kill Freya?
Grimoire!
What? I don't even think she's listening.
Oh, she's listening.
I love this. It's like a lot like Phoenix Wright.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Flora, this is your egg? Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there? Or is it always empty?
Is that a gramophone?
I think so. Except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Gramophone. Plays cassette tapes instead of vinyl records. It's pointed towards the middle of the room. There's a noticeable crack running through it all the way from the horn down through the tape deck.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
Cracked tape. The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. It's handwritten message on the label to Freya.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? We could give it a go. It's piano music.
The cassette tape has a crack down the middle. There's a handwritten message on the label to Freya. It's a recording of piano music. It plays for a short while before stopping.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
It's a tune. Talking about a tune again. Cassette tape has been damaged by water. It's a recording of someone walking outdoors. A distorting humming melody can be heard.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read. A bunch of old books covered in dust now, but they look well. It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be making it very far into the room.
It's so dark back.
Somehow the sunlight... A little pot plant, balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
Freya's painting supplies.
Small glass pots of red, yellow, and blue, black, and white paint. Glass pots are all cracked down one side. Interesting.
Freya's painting supplies. Supposedly, Freya was working on the painting when she was killed. Looks like she was still holding her paintbrush and palette when she fell.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
The palette has a variety of paints loaded onto it. The largest is a blob black in the middle. The paintbrush is still covered with dried red paint.
The outline of Freya Fellow. Looks like she fell onto her back. There's a single patch of blood, right in the middle. No real signs of a struggle.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
It's very weird.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing. That's the only door in and out of the room.
It's also on the floor.
Sure is. Guessing it's not supposed to be down there.
workshop.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or mead, maybe?
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Oh.
You get a good view of the lake from here. Nice. A real treasure chest.
How do you know there's treasure in there?
Why else would it be locked? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map, too.
So it's that first, I guess? Guess what I'm supposed to do is get this right here. It's a lot like this one here.
Still locked.
I think there's like they're different versions of the same thing, maybe?
I get it. I know now. Okay. H6 facing west. H6 facing west.
There we go.
Yes!
Perfect. What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Huh. Model resembling a child with green hair, woman with gray hair, red and white bird, broad-shouldered man. The wooden models have been hand-painted. The paint is not skillfully applied. A lot of red paint and the brush is laying. A pot of red paint and the brush is laying nearby. The brush has some dried red paint on it. Interesting.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Painted model, a wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints are found nearby.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship. More maps?
No, they're just blank.
Oh. What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh. It's a barometer, but it's broken.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken.
A pencil drawing of a mountain on a moonlit night.
Mood.
Ha! Same.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would politely describe it as lived in. Puffer fish?
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason.
It's Earth.
If Earth was made of paper and gave off a gentle pink light. It's a magic lamp. Can we summon the genie?
If we get really stuck, sure. Yeah, it's a massive conch shell. Do you think there's a little crab living inside?
I hope so.
You know, she
Shelf
is
junk.
a mood. She is a mood.
An old wooden mask.
Probably cursed. The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just the actual hull.
The entire room.
Oh, it's not just. I think it's the actual hull.
Hello.
Sir? Can you hear me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Out here solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is...
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
Don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay then. Alright guys, I'm gonna end it here. I think I'm just gonna do this slowly because this is really fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, okay. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more of my content. Hit that notification bell to be notified of uploads, and I will see you later, mis amigos. Stay rad.